thinker, doing it for you all in time, reproducing freely until making everything you pursue better for them. From ape to man and man to technological advance, leading to the world's last dance. The lowest that people have no chance to release a perception on political views. Being a produced person that boosts biased manners, government has juiced into the diet of the quiet people, trying to deny its effects of erect output that eventually will let technology pursue every step for you. And if you are aware of their actions and aren't showing your opinions, information overload might kick in. Slogan is listen but prepare to be unheard. There's a big bird watching with transmitters in both eyes, downloading information off your mind every time you try to think. Paranoid people paralyzed from letting their identity to have distinct differences, clouding my mind trying to insist it's a dream. Awake in the future, teleported to triumph, traveling through my third eye light beams, sights and conquering these technical difficulties.
You are now experiencing technical difficulties. Technicians taking over your thoughts and dreams. Lost in schemes, corporations clean out of human races, creed to lead into a crop season of the weed. In a bunch of greed, a life desensitized from mass machinery.
You are now experiencing technical difficulties. Technicians taking over your thoughts and dreams. Lost in schemes, corporations clean out of the human race's creed to lead into a crop season of the weed. In a bush of greed, a life desensitized by mass machinery.
Digitized disinformation, diligently desensitized everyone. Eyes transfixed in a spaceship in the blue skies horizon. Teleport me to a cave atop Mount Zion. I arrived at the lion's den with an ASR-10 used to make medicine. With a pad and a pen, I plan out passages through jungles filled with savages. Aliens contact me from outer space with the intention of establishing direct lines of communication. I'm awaiting instructions for navigation from a higher source. So sorry your sour perception caused an infection in your course, predestined by your motherboard. Viruses are seen in the iris of an opposing party. Reptile aliens invading the White House, controlling your brain with paranoid psychology. Hip-hop, a culture created to carry kids into millennium as misfit mystics with MPZ zip discs. Demos passed out on Pluto, where my producer has blue skin. Our studio's a portal where we travel through the galaxy, return to the world of mortals to shine light upon the fallacies. This Alice in Wonderland search to understand the mind, manipulate with a hand, pick it apart, put it back together better. That is the nature of progressive patterns. MCs can be saviors and your best companions. You have now joined the path of consciousness expansion as a hippie hands out liquid invitations to the crystal mansion.
You are now experiencing technical difficulties. Technicians taking over your thoughts and dreams. Lost in schemes, corporations clean out of human races, creed to lead into a crop season of the weed. In a bunch of greed, a life desensitized from mass machinery.
You are now experiencing technical difficulties. Technicians taking over your thoughts and dreams. Lost in schemes, corporations clean out of the human race's creed to lead into a crop season of the weed. In a bush of greed, a life desensitized by mass machinery. Are you scared of change? Rearrangements, renovate ruckus to realness. I can't deal with empty-minded and mistreated people who find this power presented in paper, pronouncing president's pictures as proof you're a true teacher, a true leader. Trying to break their speaker box to let their voices drop. Onslaught by the chief commander robot. Hold thoughts and throw thoughts back as I counterattack the knack and lack of hunger for knowledge. Clouding my brain, forgetting not all, but clearing towards harmonious horizons. For seconds saturated by cement walls, whispering you never break the maze. Mirrored as a person in a haze, even to serve a purpose, penciling thoughts on display. Technical difficulties, true plots can't get caught. Slipping through the media, the government would be in a spot. Situated by a flock of angry assassins, unmasking the truth to the world with equal chaotic crashes. Clashes by those treated as terrorists cause of tan skin. There's no reason I should be constantly asking myself if there's a camera capturing my openness to living. Technical difficulties, diseases evolving to find victims, just to rid the planet of human existence. Downfall of the people and an uprise of a computerized way of living.
You are now experiencing technical difficulties. Technicians taking over your thoughts and dreams. Lost in schemes, corporations clean out of human races, creed to lead into a crop season of the weed. In a bunch of greed, a life desensitized from mass machinery.
You are now experiencing technical difficulties. Technicians taking over your thoughts and dreams. Lost in schemes, corporations clean out of the human race's creed to lead into a crop season of the weed. In a bush of greed, a life desensitized by mass machinery.
Outer space limits of my mind's imagination don't exist. Use my mind as a machine and fill my data port, absorbing knowledge, good vibes, experience, and spoken words. Decipher codes to serve the force when used by evil souls. This technological molehill of a planet is 1 billion years behind its closest neighbor. Yet DJs and rhyme sayers seem to be advancing. Travel through your inner space at pace when freestyle dancing. Channeling the spirit of creativity through movement, testing the boundaries and breaking down barriers. Never knew a beat could be a spacecraft carrier. Dispersing lyrics from my double helix helicopter. Eliminate the egos that create these cocky monsters. Moving as they pass, the herded mass rely upon the lies that fed. Replace your deadly daily bread with knowledge for your head. Embedded in these messages we send. Defenders of a dying breed who see the irony in a society that's technologically advanced yet spiritually declined into a state of unemotional roller coasters. Girls stare at posters of Britney Spears interfering with their growth and putting fears in their mind. Taking to mind the boys of Columbine and any incident where inventions fell into the ignorant hands of man and caused imprints that remain indefinitely indented upon the land.
You are now experiencing technical difficulties. Technicians taking over your thoughts and dreams. Lost in schemes, corporations clean out of human races, creed to lead into a crop season of the weed. In a bunch of greed, a life desensitized from mass machinery.
You are now experiencing technical difficulties. Technicians taking over your thoughts and dreams. Lost in schemes, corporations clean out of the human race's creed to lead into a crop season of the weed. In a bush of greed, a life desensitized by mass machinery.